Hey guys, greetings. Thank you so much. This is Swami, and this is the meetup page, .NET Learners House, and this is the event we are going to do. And this is a Python series which I'm starting today, and you can see that this is my GitHub page where you will be able to find all the code of this. And let me give you the GitHub URL, which is already there in the YouTube. Like if you go and see in the YouTube, I have given the description as well as the event URL and the GitHub URL. Okay, what is this series? Let's start with this. So this is like a clueless to curious series. Like there's a 9-level journey. So if you see that, this is not a small thing which we are doing, which we will be doing in a series of sessions, maybe small sessions. But if you see like knob to nerd, nerd to novice, and novice to learner, learner to beginner, beginner to practitioner, practitioner to skilled coder to specialist, and specialist to professional, professional to curious learner. Like each of this, if you click on this one, you will see, like you can see that we are starting this Python. And if you want to see this one series, so there are 9 levels of our journey. So if you see the level 1, so you can see the level 1 plan over here. It is there inside the stocks, and inside the sessions you can see this L1, level 1. Here is the plan. So inside this level 1, you will see the sessions, like small sessions, 30, 20 minutes, 30-minute session, like from nowhere to somewhere kind of journey. So you can see today is this one, Python introduction, environment and built-in function. And then we'll do variables, data types, operators. We'll come back. So it's not that we discuss something, it is done and dusted. It's like we discuss something, and maybe in level 2 or level 3 or level 4, we might revisit some of these concepts. It's not that once we discuss it is done and dusted. We will revisit. And in each level, if you see the previous one, we said that there are 9 levels. In each level, the model is 4 sessions. Like you can see 4 sessions, 1 mini project, and quick 4 sessions, 2 mini projects. Like if you see that in each level, in each of these 9 levels, you'll have 4 sessions, like a phase A, a mini project, and 4 sessions, mini project 2. Here in nerd to novice, again 4 sessions, 1 mini project, 4 sessions, and another mini project. Like each of these levels is like broken down into 4 sessions, 1 mini project, 4 sessions, 1 mini project. So this is the plan. I have the session 1 ready. Let's see how it goes, and let's start with this. And I am starting this session here. I'm calling it as Python introduction and environment setup. So this is the level 1. We call it as knob to nerd. So it's some English jargon. But what we'll be doing here, we'll do a little bit of setup. We'll see that we understand why Python, what Python is, where all it is used, and how Python works behind the scenes, like Python virtual machine, a little bit of explanation on that. And we'll see the Python interactive shell. We call it as REPL. We'll discuss about that and how to write and run your Python scripts. And I will understand comments and their importance, built-in functions, some of the functions we'll use. It's not that we'll discuss everything about that. We might introduce now and again revisit this later point of time, and we'll introduce what is this F string. So that's the plan. Now I understand that there is a big plan of 9 levels, and each level consists of 4 sessions, 1 mini project, again phase A, and 4 sessions and second mini project. That's phase B. That's how you can see this Each level will have a plan. We can see that phase A, 4 sessions, one mini project, and phase B again 4 sessions, another mini project. Quick, whatever we learned in that 2 hours, let's try to implement a small project. So that's the plan. You can see that visual roadmap here, like knob. Now, once we complete this, we'll be like a nerd, right? So then again, detailed plans will come. Things might change here and there, but let's see. So that's about big introduction. And the prerequisites, you need a computer, uh, because if you want to install something, you might need an admin privileges. 30 focus minutes, quick, just hands-on sessions. So first thing is you can go and go to this Python org and you can download. Let's see this in this Python org. You can see, you can have this Python individual, or you can get the Python manager, and then you can download. You can see this one. We can go and see different versions are there. Like I am right now at have this 12, 13, and 14. Maybe I might be using 13 or 12. Why? Because we can use just the fundamentals. We might go ahead with 14 also, but just to stick 1 or 2 levels below the latest release, just to ensure that it is compatible. Okay, you can download there. And next thing what we will see is, once we download and install, we should be able to see this Python version. I can come in to the shell over here and I can type it. Now the version is 3.12. As I was mentioning, there are multiple things. Like similarly, we can go to Visual Studio, where you'll be able to download the version for the OS. My operating system is Windows, so we can download the respective one. All the installation or the description, everything is given, assuming that I'm on Windows. Okay, so you can again come back to this one and check the Python extension, which is from Microsoft. And you can see that these are the things which it is there. And there's something called Python extension also. It comes bundled with Python, Django, and indentation. Some of these things are there. You can see this, it is also 8-digit downloads, and pretty much a lot of people are using. But I personally go with the Python from extension from Microsoft. So your choice on any one, because I prefer the Microsoft one. There's no specific reason, but I'm using Microsoft one. That being said, let's come back to this. And once everything is done, we should be able to see, just now we have seen the Python version here. We saw that Python version, it shows 3.12. And this particular command, py, as a PyLauncher. And if I use 0-0p, this shows the list of the Python installation. As I have the Python manager, I installed 3.12, 3.13, and 3.14. We saw that one. And we need to have the pip version. So you can see the pip version. We should be able to see that. And the code version, we should be able to see. That means the VS Code is installed. So all is well, like x64. So expected output also have given over here, pip version and all these things. So we saw that we have Python version, and here it shows 3.12, and we saw that list of available versions, and similarly we have pip version and the code version. All is well. And what is Python and why? So one of the most powerful and versatile programming language, created back in 1991. Okay, so few decades, it's there, still going on. So easy syntax, beginner friendly, versatile, and powerful. We'll see that. And where all the Python is used, it is used in web development. You have this Flask, Fast API, Django, and you can see that Instagram, YouTube, Dropbox they use, and pretty much heavily used in data science and analytics, scientific computing, AI and machine learning, desktop applications, and a lot more. And this is something called the magic behind. I mean, anywhere you go, that you ask, is Python a interpreted language or a compiled language? So you can use anything and ask, is Python an compiled or interpreted language? You can type it, and it gives you that it is interpreted language. But what happens behind the scene, we'll see that now. Now see this, when you have we saw that it says compiled and interpreted. Now we'll see that. So Python is often referred as interpreted language, but it is both. It is compiled and interpreted language. So how this flow gets executed, we'll see that. So if you see Python execution flow, we will write the code in a Py file. Now, once you write it, so the Python compiler checks your code and converts into bytecode. Like similarly, we can have MSIL or Java's bytecode, many other things which we can compare. Now then, this bytecode is sent to Python virtual machine, PVM, and the Python virtual machine interprets the bytecode line by line. So in fact, once we write the code, first step, what happens is it compiles. Like you can see the visual representation. Once we write the source code, the Python compiler checks the syntax and errors, and it converts the source code into the bytecode. That's the platform independent representation. And this bytecode is given to the Python virtual machine for interpreting. So if you see that Python is compiled here, these three steps, and interpreted, it's both, right? So how can we see that? So let's see this same example. Let me come back to this one, and let me do this clear. Like I do Python, I'm back in the REPL. So I'll do that, import this. We'll not worry about what it is at this point of time. We'll see this magic, okay? First, we'll see this def greet. We are writing a method, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just exit from this, and then I'll come back and redo that. Python and import this. We have imported. Now next thing is we'll write a function. We'll come back and we'll learn what this function is. And inside this function, we should have some space, and we'll see print. I'll use double quotes. Hello Python. If not, we'll say traditional hello Python. Without that, there is no learning in any of these things. Okay, that's, we have defined the function. Okay, after doing that, we are saying that this dot this, and right now we don't need to understand anything. Don't worry about it. But we are proving here that, I mean, we are not proving, we are learning that how this Python is compiled and interpreted. Now, if you see this, we imported this, what this is, other things will come back and revisit it, but at least we'll understand that. Okay, compile, the Python is compiled first. You can see that this is the bytecode. Here, the bytecode, whatever we are talking about, that is this bytecode. You can see this load global, and you can load constant Python, hello Python here, and call, and it's doing something at this point of time. Let's not worry what it is, but at least we understood that Python is a compiled and an interpreted language. Now we saw that. We saw that visual representation, and we saw that how we visually saw that what is this bytecode. Generally, we don't see this, but we saw this step, how this bytecode looks. We saw that here. And now next thing what we will do is, what is happening behind the scenes is like we have this virtual machine or the engine, maybe in Java or in C#, everywhere the concept is same. So you can see this Python virtual machine is the final layer where this code, the bytecode gets executed. Okay, this is the part actually runs the code, the virtual machine. Can we see the virtual machine? No, at least I didn't explore that piece. Maybe there might be another advanced tools where we might be able to see, but at least I did not explore that till now. It makes this Python portable, so your bytecode can run on any Windows machine, because we saw that the platform independent representation is that bytecode, and enables Python's flexibility, dynamic typing, and it is interpreted nature. Okay, and the next thing is it's just a analogy. We don't need to worry about that one, but at least let's come to the part 4 where we'll see the REPL. And again, we can type Python. We'll be into REPL. You can see this, it is 3.12 and that one. And let's see, we are here and it shows this REPL. Now here we can do a lot of these things. One second. REPL means read, eval, print, loop. REPL, read, eval, print, loop. So that's called REPL. So it reads something, it evaluates, it prints, and again waits for that. Okay, we can execute a lot of these things. Now you can see this power. You see this number? Let me do that to the power. See that? I can't count how many digits it is. We said that it is powerful, why it is used in machine learning, data science, analytics, and scientific program. You can see this big a number, it is able to generate some number in power to the power of 400. And I don't know whether it overflows. Okay, no, it's not able to generate it, but at least it was able to generate this. I'm pretty much sure it's few hundred lines of this. Okay, and similarly we can do this, the basic output pattern. We saw that hello Python, we were able to print it. It prints, and we will be able to have this string literal in single quotes, and you can have this in triple quotes, but it is not advised. That's a doc string. We'll come back and we'll learn it, but we can use single quotes, double quotes, and triple double quotes. Triple double quotes is not advised, but that's a separate thing. We'll revisit it, but I just wanted to show you that. And how do we get the input? Now you can get it. One of the thing is input. And what is your name? My name is Swami. And if I type name, it is printing my name as Swami. Now if you ask the age, and we can type the name. What is the type of name? It says that it is string. Now age, I am saying that I am 50 years old. I don't want to hide my age, so it's 50. Now if you do the same thing, what is the type of this age variable? It again says string. Now what we understand when we accept something from this input function, that is purely a string. Okay. Similarly, we can use this f string to print it. So that is to interpret. You're writing a string and you want to inject some data. Here we have name that we are injecting here. Here we have an age variable that we are injecting here. We'll come back and revisit what variables are, what data types are in future. But this is just we are kicking and getting started with Python. So with that being said, you can see how do we get help. So within the REPL itself, we can do multiple ways. Okay. Now, if you just type help and we can type length. First, we will see this one help. Okay. Here we are Python and we just type help. So help. Now you see this, the terminal itself has turned into help. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and ask it, what does this type means? Now it is giving what does this type means. Now I will again type, I mean, it was a little bit bigger. Now what is str? So it again, it speaks about this, what it is. So we can use something simple. So what is this input? Let's say that what is this input? It gives what input is and what all the things, at least from a basic syntax perspective, it gives that. Now when I come out, I use q. Now again, I'll go back to help. And if I type what is this type function, it says more. I can do more and go step by step. Or if I say that what is this type, it's giving, I don't, whatever I want, maybe have learned here itself. I don't want to go further, colon and q, I'll come out of that. And again, a simple q, I will come out of this. A specific thing, if you don't want to go there, we can type help and print. So it quickly gives that. Another way to do it is a specific function without going into that. We can do this one. What do you want? I want to learn about input. I want to learn about input. I can give the help and very specific function or a keyword, whatever it is, we give it inside the help, it gives us. So two ways. One, you go into that help terminal mode and then give this whatever you want to learn, the method or keywords. Okay. And other way is within the help, pass the string, whatever you want to learn. Okay. One thing I didn't try, what if I ask help of help? I mean, I'm just trying this, I don't know. Ooh, so it's giving, defines a built-in help. This is a wrapper around PyDoc help. We'll come back and look, but it clearly says that what it is. That being said, either we can do Control C or exit, or Q is the simplest one. Okay. Oh, if you are in help mode, you want to come out, Q is the best one. Or if you are in help, another way is Control C. Okay. And if you are again in help, okay, here it is quit or Q. It's clearly telling that once you come into that help utility, it is clearly telling that how to quit it, either Q or quit. and it says that whether the keywords or the modules or functions, whatever you want to learn, you'll be able to learn. Okay. So now let's see the hands-on practice, which is there inside the source folder. If we come back to source folder, you will be able to see level 1, session 1. This is the first one. So let's see what is that we are going to see in this one. So we'll be able to learn few things. We'll see what the comment is, a single line comment, and comment we use to explain something. Not for every simple thing we should write a comment. Maybe in good olden days, if we don't write a comment, because you see this, I'm a white, gray hair, beard guy, old man. So if you don't write enough comments, our code will not be accepted, and it will be given back to us to rework on that one. Nowadays, the thing is the code itself should be a living document, and Uncle Bob or the biggest industry experts, they tell that writing code is like telling joke. If you have to explain your joke, that means it's a bad joke. So similarly, you write a code, it should be understandable. If you are not able to write that code, that means we are writing bad code. Okay. So again, I was mentioning this triple quotes are for the multi-line comment. It's also called as docstring. We'll come back and we'll revisit, but at least first, let's see that how many ways we can execute. One of the way we can execute is we can, being in this Python editor, run the Python file. It shows this. Or else if you want to debug, that's an advanced concept. We'll come back. We might not discuss anything on the debugging in this level 1, which is 4 plus 4, 8 sessions. We'll just touch upon because this is knob to nerd. So we might not discuss, but I just wanted to show you guys that there is another one as Python debugger. So you can use this one, and you see it has got a debugger, and you can see you can go step by step and execute it. This is a second way to do it. And the third way is staying in the same terminal. You can go back to right mouse click on that and open an integrated terminal. You see this, previously it was here till Python fundamentals. Now it is SRC level 1 session 1. Now you can do Python and the first file 01 and just do a tab. It comes, you can execute it, or you can do py, which is the py launcher, and 01. You can do this way. So we saw that how to execute it from here. First method. The second method is you can do debugger from here, or the third method is right mouse click on the folder where you have the code, get into that and do Python and the file name, or py, which is a py launcher. We will revisit on that one and this one. Or you can use the external editor. Exit. Oh, I mistyped it. So here SRC and L1 and S1. Now you can see that there are files, and py01. You can launch this. Let's see the second file, which is interactive hello, where we are accepting name and age. Now this is blind. Let's improvise this. What is your name? And let's ask, how old are you? This is a little bit better. Now let's go py and the second one. So we'll see this. What is your name? Swami, how old are you? I'm 50 years old. Oh, I'm interactive. Okay, here itself I have given it. I am sorry. I have stepped on the toes of that. So within the input itself we have given. So let me do a clear and go back. And what is your name? As Swami. How old are you? I'm 50 years old. And we see that it prints. Here we are using f string. So whatever the variable, we are giving its value to the string. And here we saw within double quotes we are mixing the single quote. Similarly, within single quote we can add the double quotes. So you can see that one. It is adding the single quotes over here. Previously it did a straight print. Here it's an f print. We saw the data type, and we said that if you want to try something, use help. Okay, and let me come back over here. That's the help, and yeah, this is the one. We have to type this help. We saw that second function, and the third one, the bytecode demo. Yeah, third one is a little bit advanced. We have already seen the bytecode, but here we are seeing it from the Python script file. Okay, so similarly we did the import of disk. It's a disassembler. We'll not jump into these things, but at least we'll know that we have a method, and this.disk, whatever we did it from the console, we are doing it from here, and that prints. So I can come back to the external terminal. I do Python and bytecode demo. We saw that this is the print function. I mean, I copied it again, printed it here, what this function is, and greet the method. Similarly, we saw that in the terminal, we have given to this disassembler method. You can see that how much depth and other things will go later point of time. And we see this. We'll come back to this PyCache and other things in future sessions, but this is the first session. Hope you guys have learned something. So again, I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough what the series is. Today we covered step 1. So you can see this. It's a 9 level, knob to nerd, nerd to novice, like 9 levels. And in each level, it will be phase A and phase B. And phase A, you can see that 4 sessions followed by quick mini project. And again, phase B is again a quick 4 sessions and a mini project. Like we might discuss list, loops, dictionary, but we might not cover that much. Like we might say that, hey, this is list. That's it, done. And again, we'll revisit in level 2, but this is level 1. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. So see you in the next episodes. I will see how frequent I'll be able to do it. Maybe once in a week or 1 or 2 in a week. I see I'll do my level best to do more frequent of these episodes. Thank you so much. See you.